Welcome to the Panic Attack Recovery Podcast, an ongoing source of practical strategies and tips for anxiety and ADHD. We're a collaboration of former sufferers helping those currently struggling with anxiety, panic attacks, and ADHD so they can express their true competencies in life. Now, here is Matthew, your host.
Do you find that you are often motivated enough to start things on your to-do list, so to speak, but you can't stick with them long enough to make any meaningful progress? Today, I'm going to share a strategy to help with this. I have found that the key to sticking with tasks on a daily basis has to do a lot with recognizing that there are tasks that I'm better suited to carry out at certain times of the day. That is, there are tasks that generally are quicker to make progress on, and they can be done when I am feeling less energetic. Then there are those tasks that take longer before I can make any meaningful progress on them. I like to group tasks in my life according to the minimum amount of time that I can spend on them to make meaningful progress. Here are some suggestions. Look at your to-do list or any other list of goals you have in your life and decide which of those tasks or activities you could work on for 10 minutes and make some progress on. I'm not saying you finish them, but you make some progress on them. Then consider other tasks that would take at least 25 minutes for you to work on and make meaningful progress. I'm not suggesting that you spend only 10 minutes a day on a task. You could carry out the activity several times if you have to. I think that often one has to mix it up a little, though, and have some variety in their life to make things more interesting and keep us better engaged with tasks on our to-do list. By quantifying activities into minimum time frames, you can fit them into your day according to how much time you have and also how much energy and cognitive horsepower you might have to perform any task at a given time in the day. For example, you might feel unmotivated or that you don't have the cognitive horsepower to do a very involved task at a certain time in the day. That's okay, because you can carry out a 10-minute task just fine. When you accomplish those quick tasks, you can find yourself starting to feel better and often better motivated to work on more involved tasks. I think that by following these suggestions, grouping activities into 10-minute and 25-minute groups, and following this approach can make you better engaged in your life throughout the day.
Thank you for listening to the Panic Attack Recovery Podcast. Make sure that you have subscribed to our podcast and please comment and rate us on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts. All show notes and links are accessible from our website. Please visit our site and subscribe to our free newsletter at panicattackrecovery.com. All information has been provided for educational purposes. Please consult a healthcare professional about any disorder or condition and the applicability of any information provided in this podcast.